and a big warm welcome to ICE 2025, our second day here in Barcelona. And I'm joined by Charles Mizzi, CEO of MGA. Good afternoon, Charles.
Good afternoon.
The MGA has over 20 years of experience in regulating the gaming industry, quite a legacy. What do you think sets Malta apart as the leading jurisdiction? And how has the MGA evolved to maintain its position as a global leader?
I think the main difference between MGA and other jurisdictions is the approach we adopt. We adopt a very open door policy. We maintain regular dialogue with stakeholders in order to understand what their needs are, what their pain points are, and this would help us to shape the regulatory frameworks based on their needs. I think this is an approach that is very well accepted by all the players within the industry, and it's something that we intend to maintain in the years to come.
Collaboration with stakeholders is such a big part of MGA's approach, isn't it? So how does this open regulatory style benefit the industry? And can you share an example of a recent collaboration that's had a significant impact?
As I said, this is part and parcel of the role of the MGA. We adopt several approaches, one-to-one dialogues with the industry. We have regular meetings with them, and we have also consultation processes as well, what we refer to are the MGA meets. Whenever we are going to introduce something or we need to pick the brains of the operators, we often organize these MGA meets. We explain what our plans are, what our intentions are, and receive direct feedback from them, which we obviously take on board before announcing any changes that we might want to make or else introduce any new policies and procedures.
The MGA is known for embracing innovation, especially as the first regulator to address cryptocurrency and blockchain in gaming. What drove this forward-thinking approach, and how do you see these technologies shaping the future of gaming regulation?
Obviously, as one of as part of the process that I was referring to, when we were speaking to operators, we knew blockchain and crypto would be the thing in the immediate future. So we wanted obviously to be ahead of the market. Now we have a framework which helps us to approach these new industries and be, as I said, ahead of the market.
Sustainability is increasingly important across all industries, isn't it? And the MGA is leading the charge with its ESG code of good practice. Could you tell us a bit more about this initiative and how it's helping to ensure longevity in the iGaming sector?
ESG is one of the newborn babies that MGA has. Our team has worked hard on it. Again, I think we are amongst the first to introduce ESG. Obviously, we know that ESG is growing, and there will be other regulations coming up, like the CSRD, which will also touch base on these important sectors. So we said, why don't we introduce this? At the same time, would be helping the operators if they start preparing themselves for the ESG requirements. It's optional, so it's not mandatory. But so far we've had a very good turnout. We've had around 14 operators who reported after the first year, and we already started issuing out the first seals of approval.
Brilliant. Malta has become a hub for gaming companies worldwide. What do you think continues to make Malta such an attractive place for businesses to establish themselves?
I think there are a number of factors. Obviously, the ecosystem that is available in Malta, it has been created over the last 20 years or more. We have the biggest players in the market. All the important operators are in Malta, growing year on year, investing more, employing more people. Obviously, this happened because I think Malta came together to provide the necessary platform, necessary frameworks in order to attract these people. It's not just about the gaming industry per se, but also other factors, like even simple things which we normally take for granted, like for example the climate education system, the healthcare system. These are very important things which are ancillary to gaming, but at the same time they help to attract people and apart from that, retain these people in Malta. So basically, we have a very important role to play, a very big responsibility in order to keep on helping the industry grow and helping to sustain the local economy as well.
And finally, looking ahead, what is your vision for the role of the MGA and Malta in the industry over the next decade?
As I said, sort of the gaming industry is very important to the market. It represents around 7% of the GVA, which is quite huge and quite important. Our role is obviously to help sustain the industry, improve efficiency from our side, to respond to market needs, keep an open communication approach with the industry operators, hear sort of their views. These events help us to reach out to operators and discuss what their concerns are, what their ideas are for the future to help them move forward and keep growing. At the end of the day, I think it's in our interest to position Malta as a place of establishment for the gaming companies.
Well, I wish you all the luck with 2025 and thank you so much.
Thank you.